What's good, brothers and sisters? This is episode a billion of uploading a video to YouTube every single day so I get better at speaking to the camera. I feel like I speak better when I'm blind, so I'm going to take off my glasses. Today's video is titled In Defense of Internet Advice. And what do I mean by this? About 15 minutes ago, I came across this video. I don't know who the YouTuber is. I'm sorry. He's some kind of self-development YouTuber. I think I've seen his videos before. They're pretty good, pretty nuanced. He gives great takes. And here is me sort of disagreeing with him in some way. His basic message is that self-help, self-improvement, self-development, internet advice can oftentimes be harmful for you. And to be honest, I only watched 2 minutes of the video, but it's a common point of view that I keep hearing online. It's the point of view that tells you to stop watching self-improvement content and just take action. And yes, I am a self-improvement creator, and I'm not here just trying to convince you that you should keep watching this video and listen to me. I am doing the opposite of that. I believe I have unique points of view to share with the world that are true and can help a lot of you, especially those of you that experience the same pains I did trying to become a better person. And well, here it is. I think that guy, he, even in that video, he was talking about how he used to be 14 years old listening to the Tim Ferriss podcast and read some book about existentialism. And yeah, that is honestly a lot more than I was doing for bettering myself at 14 years old. And he's pretty much going at it from the point of view that I consumed a lot of self-improvement content too. And I know that most of it is bad. It's sort of a procrastination to taking action. And I know this is meant to be a critique, but I agree with that wholeheartedly. Here's what my here's where I'm thinking to let you know. Sorry, my words got messed up there. This is why I gotta practice speaking to the camera better. But my what I'm trying to say is he consumed a lot of self-improvement content to get the 50,000 followers that he has. He consumed a lot of self-improvement content to be able to share the wisdom that he has to give. Of course, he also put in the work. He probably, instead of just watching a ton of videos on how to get girls, he probably spoke to them. I don't know how he's doing with the girl department, but not just self-help. But I'm here to argue that without that content that rewired and reprogrammed his brain, he simply wouldn't be who he is. And this is just a simple human nature thing. We are our programming, and what are we programmed by? This day and age, we are the content we consume. We are we are partly the content we consume, because there is a lot of us that consume a lot of self-improvement content and know all the tips and tricks and know we should be disciplined and work hard and be charismatic, and we know all the body posture tricks that you should not be slouching and put your shoulders back and look people in the eyes. We know that, but we don't do it. But we have to either do it subconsciously, eh, or we have to do it consciously. And the people who do it subconsciously are the people who grew up with perfect parents, perfect childhood, perfect positive feedback loops and upbringing. And therefore they do all good habits without thinking, lucky them. But then there's the people that have to do the good habits consciously, and eventually as their habits they'll become more subconscious. But we have to willfully, consciously, using our limited willpower energy, force our brain to adopt new beliefs and ideas and mindsets to be able to take action. That's what you need to do. The self-help content can be bad for you, but I will argue that for most people that can't take action, watching more self-improvement content might in some way be better for you, because it worked for me. I Ever since I was 14 years old, I watched self-improvement content. I didn't read books on existentialism like that guy, that creator was doing, but I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to lock in and be disciplined, but I was never able to until about 6 months ago. And what changed? There's no one single thing that changed about me, but I finally managed to do it. And I went through a lot of pain and suffering and lessons and mental mindset models. Overall, I'm a completely different person that thinks different truths and beliefs about the world and reacts to certain things differently. and meditated so I can consciously do a bunch of stuff, there's a lot that came into my change. But when I was brain rotting all day, eating junk food, being in bed, doing all the bad habits, I wasn't just consuming self improvement content, but I guarantee a person in that space, in that point in time where they're doing all the bad habits and nothing else, self improvement content will at least open up their minds to the possibility of changing. And if you're watching this video, you know a little bit more about self improvement, self development, self help content, internet advice. So your mind's already open to it. But I guarantee you that all you do 24/7 is not just watch self improvement content. Sometimes you're wallowing in self pity or going in your mind thinking about lots of bad things that are happening to you. You're suffering a lot of the day. And sometimes, if someone influences you in a good way to change one belief about the world you think is true that victimizes yourself once, that's a seed that's planted in your brain that will lead you to take action. Maybe not now, most likely quite a while from now, because seeds take a while to grow, but you will change. And if truly all you were doing is watching self improvement content when you're brain rotting all day, just pure brain rot of self improvement content, you will take action. You will. I guarantee you, when you're scrolling on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram, there's some self help, some money Lambo thing, and a bunch of other things. But basically, all I'm trying to say is self help is a tool. It has its trade offs, it has its good things and its bad things. But a lot of the people who claim self help advice is wrong consume self help for a long enough period of time to be able to be where they are. All right. I'm a little bit nervous because I hear someone walking behind me. This is in the video. God bless you. If you believe in love, that all things happen for a reason, or that humans have some type of purpose, then you're closer to believing in God than you think.